Alright, can y'all see me? Oh, yeah, they got a second. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, guys. What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? So. Damn, it's loud out here. I can't do nothing about it, guys. Y'all know I'm not filming at home right now. I'm just not. So, today what I wanted to talk about was... I'm not going to talk about the incels too much, but I am going to go hard in on them about them not being okay with their virginity. I'm just like, going to go in on the mentality of it, because it's just like, it's a problem that's completely solvable. Like, and it's solvable outside of the context of, oh, well, just go get a prostitute. No, bro, you need to change your mindset. The whole entire damn thing. Because you know what you're thinking like? You're thinking like a girl. And y'all probably noticed, like, why didn't he call them creatures this time? Oh, because I was referring to men. And so that's why I used that context. Just to get it across to them that, like, you know, get it across to them. No, these creatures, they're still creatures. They're still creatures. If I was referring to what you all refer to as female, I would have said, oh, the creatures. But I'm referring to men right now who are thinking like the creatures. This is like, who else in our society do you see not content with their virginity? Oh, that's right. The creatures aren't content with their virginity. I'm like, and if any of them come to this fucking channel trying to talk about, oh no, you wrong. I'm like, oh, if it wasn't such a problem, if it wasn't such a problem for them, then they wouldn't have a problem keeping their legs closed until they became the legal age of 18 years old. I don't want any of y'all coming to this channel talking about, oh, I didn't have a problem. I didn't. No, because if that was the case, the statistics for consummation in marriage being at the 10-year mark of an anniversary for the 10th year would be higher. But it's fucking not, because you all had to go and create this narrative. And I mean, the bitch made simps and these goddamn creatures out here, the damn womb walkers, they had to go and create they had to go create that narrative and set that precedent that, oh, it's okay to consummate your marriage on your wedding night. Y'all remember that? And they want you to believe marriage is a good deal, dog. You don't even get to spend time with her. You don't even get to spend time with the hurt of knowing that, oh, there's gonna be someone there that's gonna be an actual maiden. And nah, you won't get that. No, it's the, like I said in my last video. Well, last couple videos now. They don't even want to give you the position of authority on your wedding night. You gotta flip over to their world. Oh, well, it's socially acceptable now to consummate the marriage on the wedding night. I'm like, what happened to consummation on the 10th year anniversary? What happened to that? Because that used to be a thing. That used to exist. Y'all don't believe me? Go look at some of the ancient civilizations on how they handled consummation. Yeah, go look it up. Go look it up. I'm not putting any citations I'm not putting no sources down here because y'all already know the game. I did that. All they're gonna do is debunk it and say, "Oh well, the person who claimed that was a whatever ism that they could think of on the top of their head," and that's how that's gonna go. So no, I'm not putting no sources down. Y'all big boys and big strong men, y'all can go out there and y'all can see the shit for yourself. You know, like I said, I always gotta play the Lucifer. I gotta play the Lucifer route, and then the things I do. You just know, put the information out there, and you know, you let humanity do what it will with the things on their own. They always come up with interesting results anyway. And it is what it is. These womb walkers, they can't never be content with their virginity. But anyway, off that tangent and back to these alleged incels, who I'm pretty much about to just eviscerate. Okay, so we know chastity, and you know, chastiseness has physical implications on the physiology of the male. I mean, everybody remembers the concept of the coach telling you, don't go jump in bed with anybody before, you know, game night. I mean, maybe not for maybe incels don't understand that concept. Let me use a more relative reference. Okay, so y'all know, oh yeah, I'll use that anime thingy. Glees. Y'all know in Glees how Lelouch has the ability of the Glees. Okay, think of that as chastity. Think of the Glees as chastity. And he's able to manipulate and utilize that to get certain results out of his predicament as a Britannian in his revolution. Because I remember the name of the anime was like Lelouch of the Rebellion, Code Glees Revolution. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna get a lot of anime fans in the comments just drilling me about anime. But like, y'all gotta understand, I'm not really an anime guy. Like, I'm not into that like that. I sit around watching pornographic films that I acquired over the last 30 years. I don't be looking for the newest, latest, greatest anime that comes out because it's not violent enough for me. It's not. I need violence in my life. I'm the damn spawn of a prostitute. I'm not some matrimonious kid. I always find a way to sneak that spawn of a prostitute thing in. I'm gonna make that a running theme. Make that a running theme on my channel. I'm always trying to find ways to, you know, talk about that, because, you know, all the creatures want to believe, you know, everybody that got a dick between their legs is somehow narcissistic. Even when you're talking about issues that might benefit them. You know, you could tell one of them, you know, don't go across that street because there's a spike trap and you're gonna get caught in it in the middle of the road. And just to defy you, they won't listen. Even though you're telling them something there's to their benefit, they ain't gonna listen. But we all know how that story ends. When the spike trap, when the spike trap does what it's supposed to do, oh no, it's not their fault. No, it's not their fault. It's the spike trap fault. Oh, the patriarchy caused this spike trap to be here. And they'll find a way to justify no accountability of their own on the fact they walked into it, even though they were warned, you know. kind of how, you know, Christianity was warned about all of this feminism stuff coming into society. They were warned decades in advance, and they did literally nothing about it, talking about, oh, our God will protect us. I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. okay, yeah, God's gonna protect you from the feminism. But yeah, incels, y'all gotta stop thinking like women, because every time I see a video of an incel talking about, oh, I just don't understand why women don't want me. You know, it takes my mind back to these videos of all these damn creatures. All of them talking about, oh, I got my career, I got my degree, where are all the good men at? That's what it puts me in the mind to. And again, y'all noticed, I referred to them in the context of the feminine, because again, we're talking about incels at this point in time, so I'll refer to you, y'all thinking exactly like those. Y'all thinking exactly like those creatures. That's why I said, you know, you gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop thinking like that. At least in that context, when it concerns your virginity, you should be, as a man, you shouldn't fucking care. You shouldn't fucking care. You should have no fucks to give about the fact that you're a virgin. It shouldn't even be a conscious thought in your head. I'm a virgin. That's a problem. Why is it a problem? Why is it a problem? It shouldn't be. You shouldn't care. You really shouldn't. But you know, when you got all these bitch-made simps who, you know, let's be honest, these dudes couldn't be, you know, the guys that can, you know, attract attention from any of the creatures on their own. They had to be the guys that were, you know, going along with, you know, getting their pee-pees touched at the age of 9 years old because one of the creatures got hot and horny for a moment and, you know, decided to use them as a disposable utility to get their chastity punched out. And so they think that's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And you got these simps, they going around, and I'm gonna tell y'all how they get. I'm about to go into the enforcement of the mindset of the shaming of virgins right quick. Okay, so we all know at some point in time, somewhere, there was policy created that allows minors to engage in sexual activity. That's not the focus here. What's the focus is the mentality of these guys who got touched by these horny creatures, and they didn't realize how they were being manipulated, because the only thought that was running through their head was, oh my gosh, she just the damn thing, the thing that's completely different than me just touched me sexually. And of course they'll refer to it as, you know, the greatest thing since sliced bread. They'll think it's the coolest thing on earth, and they'll come to you and be like, oh, well, did you get utilized and manipulated by these creatures that were horny and couldn't keep their legs closed? Because if you didn't get utilized and disposed by them, oh, you should feel bad because I thought it was great. So affirm my worldview in thinking that that's a great thing. Even though I gotta go back to the point, these dudes just got sexually exploited and disposed of in a predatory sense by someone who saw them as nothing more than a utility at the moment. But since they didn't notice, since they don't fucking notice that, they don't have the discern in mind, because, well, when you're 12, 13, 14, you more than likely don't think about things like that. Which is, goes back to the insidious nature of our gynocentric society to implement policy like that. But, I love doing this. I love doing it. The society did that with the distinct intention of disempowerment of the man. You say it takes you from a man at this state, and it incrementally brings you down. But you might say, well, there should have been guys who were, you mean the dudes who got, dumb enough to believe that marriage would work for them, even though no fucking divorce was a thing? Oh, you talking about those dudes were supposed to tell the kids that? No, they did, because they were useful. They were useful idiots as well. And this is why a lot of the Gen Xers just fucking outright called out the boomers on like so much shit concerning sexuality. And you still got that going on. But you gotta understand, calling it out was also an intention. It was let's call it a parameter. Yeah, not parameter. I don't know what the hell that was. But yeah, it was a parameter that they accounted for when they made these policies. This was a thing. This happened, and I don't want to hear nothing about, oh well, innocence this, innocence that. No. This what it comes to when people talk about individuality. Separating yourself, not being part of the group think. You hear that word a lot, group think. A collective. These are communist tactics being employed in societies everywhere. Everywhere. And in places like America, where they want you to think that you have rights and freedoms. And what did Hammerhand, oh, shout out to Hammerhand, by the way. Shout out to him. What did he always say about rights? He always very quick to let you know if these people can establish these rights in you, they can take them away as well. If they can give you these privileges, they can take them away as well. Which is why I harp so much on the fucking fag community so much. Because I'm just like, you are focusing on something that means literally nothing in the end of the day. Oh, we want the right to gay marriage. We want the right to gay marriage. Yet this is supposed to be the fucking group that was separated from their sexual attractions, and with all that energy, they didn't know how to utilize it. I was like, the fact that these fags still haven't just decided to say fuck off, we taking all our money and and we're going to go create our own society, that shows me that they're nothing more than another asset to the United States government. They're just nothing more than another asset. And it shows you how planned all this homoeroticism was. And remember, what's the guy name? Henry Keshner, I think, sent whole swaths of politicians over to China in the 80s, before the whole homosexuality thing became a phenomenon in America. And we all know about we all know about, you know, homoeroticism in, you know, communist countries, and how it's used as a tactic to subvert and divide the communities at large so they can be easier to control and dominate with policy and legislation. Even though I very scarcely, you know, would compare what they got going over in communist China to anything close to, you know, proper legislation. And hell, I'll say this: I really don't consider anything that's going on in America right now anything close to proper legislation as well. It's just Americans are just, you know, they let those gullible Christian foundations that are instilled into all of us, yes, even you fucking atheists, yes, even you, they let those things influence them in such a detrimental way. But, you know, I'm not about to turn this into a conversation about Christianity, because I'm here to talk about these incels and how, you know, your mindset shouldn't be focused on, oh, well, a bunch of dumbasses told me that having my virginity was bad, so it must be bad. Why can't I go lose it? Do yourself a favor. Stop giving a fuck. Go do something else with your life and forget this shit even exists. And, you know, because that's the thing. That's the biggest problem with fucking simps, is that they wholly divide their whole entire being into believing that they have to worship something that bleeds for 7 days and don't die. God damn. And it's like, look, man, simps are by proxy a utility at this point of the fucking government. They're being utilized. And let's be fucking honest. Let's be honest here. United States government created these people a long time ago. Because the United States government has always been in the fucking business of manufacturing these crises and these situations to further push policies that are radical, disruptive, and exploitative to the measure of gaining more control and utilization out of the American people. This is a thing. It's always been a thing. And this is what you incels need to realize. You're all of this, oh, well, we need state mandated girlfriends. We need state mandated girlfriends. That needs to stop. You need to fucking stop thinking like that. Do what the black people did and say, fuck it, I don't care. Even though, look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, some of the hugest throws of simps are in the black community. And people go like, Broderick, you hate the black community. Of course I do. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. I'm not gonna be fucking talking about, oh no guys, I don't. No, you're not gonna shame me into changing my position on that. I was born a bastard and spawn of a fucking prostitute. Why wouldn't I hate the community that created that? Why wouldn't I? I mean, come on, man. It's par for the fucking course at this point. Yes, I do. And you know what? That gives me the probability and ambition to, you know, enact some utilization of that hate. And, you know, we don't always have to, you know, go the violent route. I mean, even though, you know, I'm not condemning the violence at all. I don't condemn violence. Violence in some cases is the only way you're gonna get any type of real progress. And all these people who say, oh no, violence isn't the way, you should know that they're your fucking enemy. Because they're gonna be the first ones who are gonna be benefiting from your fucking misery. Okay? They are. They're gonna be first ones benefiting from your misery. Now, if you can find a more effective way, rather than violence, you know, have at it. Just have at it, bro. Have at it. You can find a more effective way to deal with, you know, all the black simps out there. Have at it and do it. I don't know. If you can get all of them to believe that, you know, they should cut their dicks off and pretend that they women, you know, nobody's gonna bat an eye to that. I mean, because hell, the United States government does it all the time, and you don't see anybody saying, oh, that's wrong, United States government. And all the people who do say, oh, it's wrong, United States government, are looking out for a fucking handout from your hard-earned tax dollars for it. They are. The fucking conservative cucks gonna say to the moon how, oh, transsexuality? I might have fucking butchered that, but it don't matter. I don't give a fuck about no fags. Yeah. Until they decide to, you know, stop focusing on dumb shit and, you know, unify with the straight community and all the other communities instead of being, you know, a useful puppet to the damn state. Well, I don't got nothing to... We can't have a discussion with them too much. I mean, we can't. And, you know, to see this going down with these incel guys, who are virgins, by the way, I mean, you're supposed to have the highest discernibility and cognitive function. What the fuck's going on there? But, you know, color me surprised that they fucking don't. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're raised by a single mother. But then again, I was abandoned at birth, so I don't know if I have a strong podium to speak on that. I mean, that's what happens when you become a bastard. And it is what it is. I can't color it any other way. But I can tell you, you know, as long as you think it's a problem that you have your virginity and you haven't got your dick touched, it's always gonna just be an issue for you. You need to accept that is your way of life. And you need to live your fucking life. You need to finally fucking have an existence outside of, my dick isn't getting wet, bro. But anyway, I gotta get the fuck out of here, because, you know, the sun's going down and I'm losing daylight. So I'll see y'all in my next video, whatever I'm making, and y'all be chill. Damn womb walkers. Well, oh well.